Yeah, this girl, she was like, she's just weird. She was like, I forgot to take my bipolar meds. I have anxiety, I have depression, I have OCD. And I'm just like, I'm fine. Everything's fine. And I just think to myself, when people like that talk, I don't even look near them. I just look straight. I just try to find something to look at that's not them. And that will take me off of the idea that if I look at them, I will say something that will start something, and I don't want to do that because those people are not worth my time. But it's like we all have these problems, okay? Like I have a I there's it comes in episodes, and especially when so like I feel like some people might have it to a certain degree than others, right? So like some people say, oh, I have depression. I'm like, no way.
What degree of depression do you have?
I don't know. Sometimes it's.
I'm saying that would be the question I would ask.
Oh
Because, yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
it does vary. It's not like a clear cut thing. It's like I have pneumonia. Like there's a certain like there's a temperature. Like there's symptoms. Like it's like a clear.
I have COVID.
Yeah, it's like a clear cut barrier. I have a fever. Like I have a cough. Like it's a clear cut thing. With depression, that shit
And
is like
anxiety.
an anxiety. It's varying degrees and parameters, and anybody at any given moment can be experiencing that without any type of diagnosis. It's a natural human reaction,
a human
condition.
condition.
So it's one thing for people that like are clinically like they can't function, like serious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not speaking towards that. I'm speaking towards somebody that
Day to day
walked up into the doctor's office just because they had some good health insurance and told the doctor about how they wasn't had a bad day, wasn't feeling well.
I've had a bad couple of months.
They had a bad couple months, weeks. They just got dumped, and now the doctor got them on fucking antidepressants and anti-anxiety pills to the point where now you was already just living your life, but now you living your life plus, oh, I forgot my pills. So now my depression and anxiety are going to consume me because I forgot my pills. But before the doctor gave me the pills, I was just living my life. But then I got health insurance and I said, let me go shopping for cures to illnesses I don't even have yet.
Well, I was gonna like now that you say that is like you know how I'm on my meds, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get off of them.
I ain't talking shit.
I'm literally talking shit. Like I was my parents divorced, and I was like pulling out I was pulling out my hair. Like I was pulling out my hair. And I was like I just withdrawed from it. I was just going through stuff, and then my dad takes me to this psychologist lady, and she puts me on these pills. I've been on pills since I was like 12, like 11 probably. And then when I got sober, he put me on mood stabilizer pills. I'm like, I need cognitive reshaping. Like I need help reshaping my cognitive behavior. Like not mood stabilizer pills. And I believed him because I just wanted to be sober. I just wanted to not whatever was going on, I didn't want it anymore. And I was desperate. So I was like, okay. But literally when I started working at Hendrick, probably like a month or two in, I started to realize, like, because I started to find more clarity, which was really weird because I never had that. I was like, this is not it. This isn't even helping. Like, this isn't helping. I still have the issues that I've always had, but I just muted them with alcohol, and they're back. They're back. I'm still feeling like wow. So then I was still feeling weird, and then I talked to my doctor. I was like, this doesn't seem to be working. Like, I just kind of want to be done with it. And they were like, let's up your dose. It's probably not working. I'm like, okay. So
more drugs.
yeah, like I'm not even sober at this point. Like, especially now, because my dumbass believed them. Like, I just wanted to believe it would work. But then I realized probably in the last year and a half, it's up to me. Kind of like the way that I got sober. Like, it's up to me. I can't, like, no one else can do the work for me. I have to do the work for me. So that's what I'm trying to do now. And the meds I'm on now, the mood stabilizers, benzos are dangerous to quit, like cold turkey. And mood stabilizers aren't, except for this one that I'm on right now. And it's dangerous to quit. And it's like, it's practically a benzo, but mood stabilizer form. And my nurse practitioner is like trying to push it on me, like, well, let's just tweak it a little bit and like go by month on that. I'm like, because she's like,
you know why?
Yes, she's like, sometimes
because she's getting paid.
I know
to describe that shit to you.
I know. That's why
and
I'm
they
pissed.
don't want to lose a customer.
That's why I'm pissed.
They don't want to lose a customer.
I'm telling her I don't want anymore, and she's like, she also got on me. She's like, are you on birth control? I'm like, no. She's like, are you having protected sex? I'm like, no. She's like, you're gonna get pregnant. And I'm like,
they want to sell you some more shit.
I've already been on birth control 3 times, and I wanted to kill myself every time, and I was like angry, and it's just bad. So no, thank you. You're telling me I should stick with you so I don't kill myself, but then if you put me on, like, it's just a nasty cycle of like, you know? It's so annoying. So yeah, people like to have problems and people like to get sympathy for their problems. That's why people don't want to put in the hard work. You're like, okay, you put yourself at the bottom of the ladder, okay? You're looking up and you're like, you just want someone who's like at the middle of that ladder. You just want them to like grab my hand. But they don't want to do that because then that takes extra work for them. Like, they already did the work. They're already doing the work. And you're like, but please, I just have your hand. And then, like, no, you got to climb the ladder. It's hard to do, but you got to climb the ladder. And the funniest part is the ladder never ends. So you're just climbing for life.
Until you die.
Until you die, then you fall off the ladder because you're dead.
The end.
Blat. Okay, yeah, bye.
Dark room meditation until DMT secretes. I need a pop a tab, floats all water like a beach. I've been catching vibes, there's something dark out in these streets. Humans on the verge of evolution or defeat. The Delta virus out and they got Draco on some beats. Kane from the west when he used to rep the east. New Nas having babies, brother X still 6 feet deep. Been catching sleep paralysis, I cannot count on sleep. Message for the wolves, cause I cannot save no sheep. Old prophets were some shepherds, but results just came back weak. Or maybe that's just how it go, population's at its peak. Freedom at an all-time high, my new Tesla so sleek. Elon Musk has changed the world and soon as Mars will reach. You being pessimistic with conspiracies you teach. That's why they call them theories, bro, you can't prove what you preach. Just go and